Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your general reading for June 2025. If you just found my channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. Conflicted, perhaps, running into something challenging. Oh my goodness, okay. The loving woman, blossoming abundance, new supportive connections. Oh, Scorpio, I feel like you're going to meet someone. Conflict storm warning. Is this coming to you out of the blue? All right, let's take a look at what's unfolding. So what does Scorpio need to know about this? The loving woman can be your energy. It could be how someone sees you. Okay, I just heard if my dog likes her, then she must be all right. That's for somebody out there who is a pet whisperer or something like that. Okay, let's see what we've got for you. That's funny. Oh, the Knight of Wands, the Devil. The King of Cups. Okay, Spirit. Both, okay. All right, Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, Scorpio, a new opportunity, money, a new job. All right, let's take this one first. The Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Okay. Well, this is confidence. There's no doubt about that. If this is speaking of something that you're doing, or maybe someone you're connecting with, I feel like there's an element of what you feel and how you're very controlled about how you show it, or they are. There can be a lot of passion. Maybe I'm not sure what I'm like feeling here, but it's almost like you feel as though it needs to be sort of reined in or controlled, or your person feels this way. Something you are sensing about someone, I feel is going to come to light. There's some truth being spoken here, and we're going to get to that. Let's get out the mini deck and unfold this story in detail. What is the Knight of Wands energy for Scorpio? What is that? Passion? Something happening quickly? I'm hearing going for it. Okay. The Hierophant and the Five of Pentacles. Okay, let's keep going. Devil. Okay, the Page of Wands in reverse. Wow. Cards that don't want to be decisive. Tower under the deck. We have the Moon reverse. King of Cups. King of Cups. What is that about? Okay, we have the Five of Wands and the Queen of Cups. Eight of Wands making an appearance. There's something that is said, whatever is being observed may come out. Ace of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Page of Swords. Wow, guys. Seven of Wands and the Queen of Wands. The Three of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, the Fool. Nine of Cups, Eight of Swords. The Magician, the Ten of Wands, the Hanged Man. I'm kind of getting an energy with what I'm seeing here, top and bottom of the deck, that there's something you are really wanting to do, but whether you are intentionally creating a stop or a barrier, I feel like the conflict energy that we saw is perhaps because it's either happening in a way that you didn't plan for and you're not ready for, or that is in direct, conflict with someone else. So let's get into this. So Knight of Wands, we have the Hierophant and the Five of Pentacles clarifying this. It's almost like I want to get excited about this. I want to get excited about something, but maybe there's this, but this is what happened last time, or I'm believing this to be true. There can be a significant relationship or commitment showing here. And part of what could be under consideration is this something that is right for me? Do we do this together? Because I'm sort of getting that there's a little bit of a push-pull energy. The Devil with the Moon in reverse. I feel like there is something that needs to be communicated that is either weighing on you or weighing on another person. And I'm kind of getting that, what is stirring up can't be ignored. It can't be ignored. But it could be that you're concerned about conflict. I mean, Five of Wands, Seven of Wands. It feels like it could be a fight waiting to happen, or it could be that push comes to shove. And maybe, oh wow, beneath that we have Man holding a heart. It could be, Scorpio, that the way through this decision is to consider A, how you feel, B, consider other people who are perhaps impacted by this or who have a stake in whatever this is. And this could be family. I feel like you have to make your choice, Scorpio, based on Okay, I'm hearing from Spirit that there's an open door after this decision is made that is going to require some concessions in both directions. The Truth, Queen of Pentacles. This can be an energy of your stability. It can be a long-term partner. There could be a concern about letting go of something, and it could even be financial, or it could be a decision that there's a worry it creates financial instability. And so what you're seeing and what you need to say in a way is creating this rub between you and whatever the situation is. And it could be that you're just digging in your heels and resisting. And maybe this Page of Swords is telling you, take a look at this. If your first inclination is to be kind of rigid or stubborn, I just saw 1111, maybe Spirit is saying, what can you do to create a win-win here? So I feel like we have a situation where you're being swayed or influenced in a certain direction, and whatever you feel deep down, I feel like there's maybe like a pro or a con to what you see, and the need to kind of this is weird because I'm picking up an energy of you have a strong sense about something. Maybe the need to communicate as well. I feel it in my throat. But I'm almost getting that maybe there is an aspect of how you look at whatever this is. And I think it is requiring a concerted effort between you and whoever is involved, because, if you want to be very careful and measured, you might be super excited, but the fear of the unknown is difficult. So this could be about airing opinions. It could be about, talking about finances, the lack of or loss of. You might have to separate any, deep feelings about something with a practical aspect of something. But with the Fool at the bottom of the deck, and it depends how this were to fly out, if we were to let it fly, you might be kind of risk averse. Whoops. Well, we have it upright. Oops. It is upright. This could require a leap of faith, or faith in another person. Maybe it's, Page of Swords, Page of Wands. It could be an idea. It could be something that maybe on paper looks great. Maybe it's a business endeavor. Maybe this is, a good influence of people around you. But I feel like the murkiness of whatever you're trying to do, or whatever decision is before you, is superseding any desire to go for it. Oh my gosh. Let's take a look at what needs to surface for you. What would this require for you, Scorpio? Yeah, I'm just going to pull out the tarot again. What is it that needs to surface so you can make the best decision for you? The Eight of Swords, the Empress, the King of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Chariot. I feel like you don't want to get yourself stuck. And, while there is something perhaps about something tangible, something you create for yourself, maybe this involves, a work endeavor, travel, or something that you move forward. And right now, literally, you're not moving. You have to keep your eye on the long-term goal. And that is, who am I in the construct of what I'm building? And if this is about a really big financial decision for you, learn more, dig in, figure it out. No big decision should ever be made blindly, right? But I feel like I'm even getting with this Eight of Swords that there's an inability to see or move on whatever this is. And it's interesting, it's right over the moon reverse. So maybe this is about a willingness to look into it, to study it, and then you can make the best decision for you. So let's get some insights from Spirit. What do you need to know about this? Ooh, a karmic cycle is coming to an end. So this could be a really big shift that, maybe if you have felt like something was stagnant, or you felt conflicted or stuck, there is something that is coming to you. And this Page of Pentacles could be an offer. It could be a job offer. It could be, money or abundance coming to you. And what do you need to know about this? Ooh, get your ducks in a row. What you asked for, we want to give you. Love your angels. The answer is coming. If you are struggling with a particular decision, I want to get you Spirit's answer around that decision. Your person is struggling and needs your compassion and understanding at this time. Maturity is recognizing when wisdom has been achieved and also knowing when learning is necessary. There could be sort of a clash of wills happening with this Seven of Wands. Now, you or other people, this could totally be vice versa. But what else do you need to know if you're struggling with a decision? Honesty, the worst truth is better than the best lie. Say what's on your mind. I mean, it feels to me, given my throat was closing up, it feels to me like there is the need to just be straight up about something. If someone needs to be straight up with you, what are they going to say? I'll tell you more in person. I'm making peace with God. Will you relocate to be near me? Wow, this feels bigger, broader, or something. If you are considering something of a life change and you're trying to convince someone to join in or grasp onto your idea and you've had a hard time getting people to do that, I can read this that way as well. There is a relationship that I feel is undergoing a shift. And this could just be you in the scheme of the relationship. What is that? What is that? Clean it up. Clean it up. And I feel like this is about sharing honest opinions. If something has gone wrong, something has gone sideways, what is weighing on your heart? Because I feel like whatever it is you're needing the confidence to move through, you can't effectively change a situation with the mindset that is coming through right now. And again, reverse that if you need to. We have 3 queens in the reading, and it could be that there's some very strong influences in your life, in the life of someone you're connected to. And, I'm feeling like perhaps those are people showing up with really strong opinions. So in order for you to accomplish what you want to accomplish, I feel like, this is about expressing yourself openly and honestly while maintaining some compassion, right? Queen of Cups, for the people in your space. Kind of cryptic, very interesting. But I don't have to understand all the ins and outs. It's going to differ for everyone. So Scorpio, I want to finish up with this deck and get one more answer for you. Oh, Spirit is saying go ahead and ask your question. Family matters. Find clues and messages in your dreams. Bottom of the deck, planning and preparation is required. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've all had a great birthday season. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the next set of videos. Take care.